Hey y'all, what's up, what's good? It's your girl Chyna. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Well, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a quick video, hopefully. So I'm gonna be moisturizing my hair while I talk. Today I'm gonna be talking about why I decided to stop dyeing my hair. I've been getting that question a lot lately about why I stop, or if I still do it, or yeah. So I'm gonna go over all the information and stuff like that. But before I get started, y'all, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be using to moisturize my locks. Y'all already know what I use to moisturize my locks. If you don't know already, you need to catch on, because what I use to moisturize my locks is my rose water mist from Naturally Defined. That's my business. I have two different kinds. I have the rose water only, and then I have the one that has the aloe vera in it. Not in this bottle, but in this bottle. I actually have a new bottle coming out pretty soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned. I have a bigger size bottle coming out because I know you guys been asking me for bigger size bottles for the oil and the rose water. So I have a bigger size oil, 8 ounce, and then I have a 16 ounce for the rose water mist. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Once I have the dates and everything, I will post it so you guys can get yours. But anyways, guys, so that's what I'm going to be using to moisturize my locks. That's what I use all the time to moisturize my locks. That's all I use ever. You guys, my locks are actually, it's been like 2 weeks since I retouched them with my oil, and you guys, my locks still looking fabulous. All I did before I started this video was did my edges, and that is it. But anyways, so we're gonna get started. The short answer is do I still dye my hair? No, I do not. It's been 2+ years, I believe, since I've dyed my hair, you guys. So if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to this channel, I guess I'll try to find pictures or whatever to insert in this video. But when I was 2 years old, okay, so I started my log journey with my natural hair color, of course, which is black. I said which is black. I started off with that color, and when I hit my 2-year mark, I wanted to try a little something. I wanted to have a little fun and try something different. So I did dye. I actually bleached my hair. Yeah, if I knew the things that I knew now with hair and all that stuff, I would not do half the things I did to my hair back then. But you live and you learn. It's a journey. You learn things, but anyways, yeah, so I bleached my hair, and then I colored it. I colored it a brown, not like a brown, yeah, it was like a brown tips. And then I remember I bleached it twice. The second time I bleached it, I actually like added some like highlights, like some more highlights to my hair, because the first time it was just the tips, and then I eventually did like the whole like some highlights where like I would do like the whole strand here and there, so I can add a little pop of color. I ain't gonna lie, you guys, the first few weeks I enjoyed it a lot. I loved it. It was nice, it was different, but then after a while I got a little bored with it. I was like, I kind of want to like go back to being black. I think I changed to being black in year 3. I think I stayed with the blonde hair for like about a year, and honestly I wasn't planning on keeping it for like a long time. I just wanted to try it out because that's just something I wanted to do. So that's what I know that I wanted to like try it out or whatever. So that's what I did. So I think, yeah, in year 3, I believe 3 or 3.5 years, I did dye my hair back black. because before I dyed it my hair was brown, I, you know, from time to time, like every 2 to 3 months, I would have to like do a touch-up because the brown roots, the brown color at the tips and everything would show. And I used to be very picky about that, and very, I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but I know that I wanted my hair to have like a certain look, and I wanted that jet black look, you know. So I would always you know, every like 2 to 3 months, I would go ahead and like, you know, touch up on my hair. I would you know, dye them or whatever, mostly on my ends. I used to like do my whole hair, but then I stopped and just focus more on the end, like the end part where, you know, it was showing the brown tips and stuff like that. I did that for like, I would say at least a year. And then I'm not sure why I stopped. Oh, I know why I stopped. I stopped because I was doing more research and stuff, and I know bleaching your hair, not just bleaching, but dyeing your hair, like, you know, putting any processing things into your locks, you know, it's not really good, because I remember at that time my hair was very dry, and dyeing your hair all the time and, you know, bleaching it and all that stuff, that also plays a part into why, you know, sometimes your hair is really dry. So I wanted to see if, you know, that was a problem, and I knew that, you know, dyeing my hair all the time wasn't really, you know, yes, my hair looked nice and black and all that stuff, but I know dyeing it all the time wasn't what I wanted. And I wanted to, you know, have my locks, you know, natural. I'm not saying that if you do dye your hair or touch up your hair, you know, every few months, that it's bad or you shouldn't do it, but that's just me. I didn't want to like put too much processing things into my hair. I wanted my hair to be as natural as possible, so I decided to just stop, you know, dyeing my hair. And also I was like, I realized that I was more focused on like how like the brown tip was showing sometimes, and I didn't like how it looked. So I was a little insecure about that, so I would always dye it. So once I decided to stop and just, you know, let my hair be, like, I was like, you know, with locks, like the whole reason of me doing locks is to, like, you know, have less work, have, you know, be more free, and just let my hair do its own thing. So yeah, so I decided to stop dyeing my hair about a year or two, yeah, a year or two, whatever. And you guys, my hair since then, like, it's been like I said, a year and a half to 2 years since I've dyed them, and you guys, they're still looking really nice. Yes, if you look closely, I'm gonna show you guys after I'm done, but you will see, like, if you're not like looking very hard, you're not going to see the browns, you guys, because mostly the browns is like in the tip of my hair. So like if I get closer, so you guys will see like the brown right here, a little brown right here, and then especially in the end part of my hair. Let me show you guys. If I get closer, I don't know why, but it's not really showing on this camera. Yeah, you guys can see like right here, you know, the brown parts right here. Yeah, so it's mostly at like the tip part. That's where the brown parts are in my locks. Like if you're you see right here, like this one, I'm trying to see, yep, these ones right here. If you're not like looking very hard in my hair, you're not going to see, because it's kind of like a dark brown. Like unless you're like really looking, you're not going to see you know, all these things. And also I remember I also decided to stop because I was getting a lot of, like, I started to get buildup, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, what kind of buildup I was having, if it was like buildup from products or if it was buildup from like lint and stuff. So I wanted to actually see, you know, because if you're coloring your hair all the time and you're having buildup issue, a lot of the time that can cover the problem and kind of mask the problem, instead of you trying to figure out what kind of buildup you're having, if it's, you know, buildup from products or if it's from lint. So I kind of just stopped using products in my hair, and I just let my hair, just be. And honestly, I've been loving it. Like, my hair looks fine. I mean, I used to really, like, you know, care a little bit on, you know, on the brown tips, but now I said that, you know, I have little highlights, you know, I call them my little highlights. And honestly, you can't really see them, like, especially on the camera, it's hard for you to see them, but you know, in person you can see them better in person. But yeah, like, my hair looks fine. Like, that's my journey. So to answer y'all question, no, I have not been dyeing my hair. This is like from my root to like you know, I think like right here, this is all my natural colors. All of this was like the brown ends that I had that, you know, grew out and stuff like that. Yeah, I haven't dyed my hair in like almost 2 years, and yeah, this is just my natural color. Well, of course, from my hair. I mean, I'm not saying this as in like, you know, I'm never gonna dye my hair, because honestly, I'm actually thinking about dyeing my hair. Not even dyeing, but like changing up the color for a little bit. I'm not really sure yet if I'm gonna go through with it or if I would actually do it, but I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, I just want to grow my hair, you know, naturally, and not putting anything too processy in my locks. The only thing I use is my oils and my rose water, which I make, so I know what's going in it. And then I wash my hair with Dr. Browners. I love the Dr. Browners and stuff like that. And I do my edges once in a while, so with my edge booster, and that's all I do, y'all. Like, I go over this all the time, but literally that's all I do. Everybody's always asking me how you get your locks to look so nice and healthy. Nothing, like, honestly, not much, like very bare minimum, you guys. But yeah, so if you guys have any question, and also you guys, when it comes to dyeing your hair, and I'm not saying don't do it or do it, I would say, you know, do what's best for your hair. Of course, don't be over bleaching your hair all the time. Don't be, you know, dyeing it every month or every time you retwist. Don't do that, y'all, because that will damage your hair. That can also lead to thinning also. So make sure you be careful and you do your research when you decide that you want to dye or bleach your hair. I would say dye, but I wouldn't say bleach, because bleaching is really, I realized bleaching was very bad for your hair. Like, it makes your hair very, very dry. I wouldn't, you know, recommend bleaching, but if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. But of course, you know, do it. If you don't know how to do it, make sure you go to professionals so that they can do it for you, and, you know, in the right way. That's all I can actually say. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video.